Welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Another beautiful day. These fall days are amazing. You cannot pass them up. Where's Rob? Oh yeah. I'm just playing with the camera a little bit. Apparently I can almost send this right up my nose and it doesn't go up my nose. I was watching my footage the other day and my videos and I was like, it's pointing down too much. Same old agenda as always. 50 kilometers today since I had to work, so a couple places I'm going to shave off. Same old daily ride as usual. Absolutely beautiful. Why would you mess with perfection? Boy, I saw a big old accident on the way over here. I have to face off with the cars a few times today, as usual, but minimal car face-offs. They have that in France. I watched a streamer in France the other day. It was no cars day. There were no cars allowed in all of Paris or something. And they had police escorts and everything. Yeah. I was like, wow. How would it be? Definitely not doing tempo today. I'm gonna keep it nice and happy pace. Oh, I want to do this in my sleep. I was looking at the average numbers for Transamerica again, and apparently there are people that do it on 40 miles a day. Like, people who like take lots of pictures, video tourists, you know, travel tourists. That would be me. Hody ho. Hey, I bought a bunch of stuff today. I found a pack. It's so cool. Oh my god. It's called an Alps. It's a hunter pack. Made for outdoor wilderness people. Please don't turn. Please don't turn. Thank you. The holidays, because your body relaxes. Yeah, I know how that is. I know. People get sick when they come home from college too. It's like a thing. Also, I watched a whole video on how to do my caliper brakes. Yeah. So this weekend I'm gonna do a full maintenance on my bike. I'm gonna go through the spokes, and I bought some handlebar wrap because this handle wrap is totally dead. It was put on quite horribly, by the way. Whoever put it on, I don't want to say who. It wasn't me. And some guy got me the handlebar tape. Check out the spokes. I'm going to clean the bike down. Check the bottom bracket. I think the bottom bracket was creaking. I think it was my clips, but yeah, we're going to do some brake adjustment. I realized that my bike rack on my car is 100% perfect for what I need to do, because it's not one of the, it's a hang from the top bar kind of thing. You can't do it with carbon bikes because it breaks them. But another advantage of a chrome molly bike, I can use my bike rack, my cheaper bike rack by the way, as a maintenance stand. I need to take the thing off anyway, so. You know, at my other place, I used to have a piece I put in my garage, and I would use my bike rack, my car rack, as a bike rack, and I would just mount it in my garage when it wasn't in my car. So I just had that always to use. The car behind me is being kind of dumb, like really dumb. It's like looking at me like I shouldn't be on the road. Get over to River Run and we'll come on back later. That's right. I'm here, don't you? So dangerous right now. All these cars trying to get home. Hey, how you doing? Hey, howdy. Hey, hi. Hey, howdy. What's up? What's up? Hey, Arthur, what's up? Just pedaling up the hill. Somebody behind me doesn't know what they're doing. Can I please get away from the cars? Get me away from the cars. These aren't dangerous cars, they're just annoying. Just annoying. Happy, 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 happy. Until someone opens a car door. You know, I have a solution to this. Next time I'll go through the suburb. There's a suburb off to the right. It's a little bit more ride, more miles, but better than this. Hey, come on! It's a double line. Sorry I kept you from the stop sign. All right, keep my mouth shut. Keep my mouth shut, Rob. Keep my mouth shut. This is a person who doesn't want to be on the main road because that's way too slow for them. So we'll go blow all the stop signs on the side road. That's what they just did. They think they're being fancy and fast by not going down Main Catawba like the rest of the traffic. That's why drivers right now are so bad. They're so bad because they're all in a hurry. They're all tired. They all want to go home, and can you blame them? And so they do dumb things like that, and then you get caught in the middle of it. It doesn't matter. I got passed me on the left with a double line, which is against the law. just to stop at a stop sign. And then he didn't stop at the stop sign. I want to hear a joke. It depends. It depends on the joke. If you're trying to troll me and you're going to say a bad word, please don't. Banners, are you ready? Every time somebody says they want to tell me a joke, it ends up being somebody really dumb. So get ready to ban this person. I guess that means I don't want to hear a joke. The answer is no. I don't really care to hear your joke. Because if you have to ask, it's probably not a good joke. I hear music. Oh, it's from the gym. It's a fish joke. Nice. Yeah, fish jokes. We like fish jokes. We definitely like fish jokes. This is one of those sidewalk moments where the only way I'm going to get any hope with these cars is in the sidewalk. And they put the crosswalk in the worst possible place. Look at this. The crosswalk is like when they're getting ready to go fast. Then we give them a crosswalk. It's like they should have put it up there closer to the other side, you know. But today I'm not going to risk it. What did the fish say when it ran into the wall? Oh, thank you for that, DRM. Damn. Ha ha! That was a great joke. I'm sorry I doubted you. I'm sorry I doubted you. That was a great joke, Arthur. Thank you. Red light. Green light. This guy's gonna go for it. This has been... Remind me to look at my cleat. My left cleat is not coming unattached. Oh yeah, it is a phenomenal day. Even better than yesterday. Every day gets better. It goes down a degree or two. I know, I don't want to waste it, you know? I don't want to waste all this good weather. Pretty soon I'm going to be putting gear on. Like clothes. I mean, the good thing about riding after work is that it's kind of the warmest part of the day, which is good if you are in fall. It's horrible if you're riding in the summer, but you're fine. Thank you. Happy little bike lane. truck made it, he's gonna be pissed. No, he made it good. Hey, attention. Wake up, little kitties. Downtown Cornelius, here we are. Courthouse on the left. Police station on the right. Second Friday's coming up. We'll go get our free beer again. Possibly. I mean, it's a possibility. I'm sorry I'm not reading chat. I'm staying alive right now. You know. It's gonna be left turn first, yeah. Smoothest roads, yeah. Go to sleep. The stream froze. I'm so sorry. Last Miles is still streaming. I know he's streaming. People talk about it all the time, so I know he's definitely streaming still. What and when and how, where, I don't know. Should we do the trail? Let's do it. We'll do the garden trail. A little bit slower pace, but and lots of pedestrians, but not so much traffic. Hey there. I stream every day at the same time. I stream pretty much every day, starting, how long have we been going? Today I started at 5 my time, so that was 20 minutes ago. I stream 3 to 5 hours every day at the same time, outside, almost all of it. And then I do some tech streams on Saturdays. And sometimes I do DJ, co-working, tech streams today. I did not do co-working today. I had a lot of work to get done today. So I just woke up and got the work done. Had several meetings today, including a meeting at 4 or 3:30. I had a meeting at 3:30 that went long. It went till like 4:15. I had to do some training. Yeah, have a great night. Thank you, Arthur, for stopping in. Love your joke. Love your joke. It was an awesome joke. Every time somebody hears me talking, like I'm a streamer, they pause. Hey, I need a hat with a helmet. I've decided. I need a helmet with a hat, I mean. Hey, guess what? I got the booster rig plan in place. Yeah, I'm excited about it. The next phase of booster is going to be here soon. I found the frame pack that I want. It's so cool. And we'll be able to put the thing in there. Excuse me, on your left. That's good. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. They were very nice people. Yeah, I don't know what the booster's going to get us. I kind of want to try the mountain bike trails first that were completely off limits before. Obviously, we'll try the F spots here, but... Yo! Wow, look at these guys. Hi! That's an awesome car/bike thingamabob. Almost need to clip that. If you can't tell, Davidson's a little bit more liberal than other areas. I suppose that's not the right word. Bike friendly. We'll put it that way. Yeah. The state park. God, we can go hiking in the state park, biking around in there, camping and stuff. I can't wait. I'm just really loving the health gains that I've been getting on the bike. I can see it every day. Every single day I can see changes. It's so crazy. It's kind of addicting. I mean, that's really what you need, right? You need, if you want to make progress, you got to be able to see the change, or perceive that you are changing somehow, so it doesn't feel like you're just doing nothing. Gravel bike. Squeaky brake. I'm gonna fix those. I have the skill now. Sorry, I have the knowledge. Maybe not the skill yet, but why is my power meter off? Damn it. My power meter never kicked in. It's very sad. Gotta check that next time. Got my heart rate monitor picked up. I have no record of this. That mattered. Could always do perceived exertion. Hey. It is kind of a racing track. Looks like it kind of, huh? Where's that traffic? What? I don't hear you, traffic. What's that? You're not here? Oh. You can say what you want about the suburbs, but when it comes to cycling, suburbs are bliss. Get you wet. God, I hope not. My bar and shifter pads wore off finally. So it's just metal. Just metal. You know, I started out kind of not liking my bar and shifters, and I've kind of gotten used to them. And given the fact that they are way easier to maintain and use when they break, by the way. Your derailleur can break completely, and as long as you got your tension on your bar and shifter, you're good. Funny too, because I just saw somebody convert an old mountain bike. It was a video. They converted an old mountain bike into a cross bike. I mean, into a gravel bike, and it's sweet. I mean, it has rim brakes, which I would hate on a gravel bike, but whatever. but they would just put bar end shifters on it because it's a mountain bike. That's why this has bar end shifters. This has got the ORXT components on it, so it's like, as far as everybody's like a mountain bike. I wonder if they're starting to recognize me because I wear pretty much the same uniform every day. I wear the same shorts. I have 7 pairs of them now. I'm not even kidding. I have 1 pair of shorts per day. And I just have to do my laundry every week. And I wear the same, t-shirts and the same helmet and the same round German, Swedish glasses and the same bike and the same camera and the same talking to himself and the same gray beard. I mean, and I'm saying they're on the same route every day, so it's got to be somebody that's noticed me. I'll tell you something though. It's like, since I've been riding since February, I can't believe how little my ass gets sore. I don't get sore. It's really weird. I used to get pretty sore and I don't anymore. I need to do like a 5-hour ride. Let's see if I push the limit. Not today, but someday. Oh damn. Hold your breath. Oh God. 2-cycle engine oil. Smoke. Not my favorite. Any cars? No cars. RDX, say hi. Hey, hi. Bikes to try to put them from broken bikes in the scrapyard? Yeah. That's kind of fun. Bar end shifters aren't bad. Down tube shifters? Yeah, you know what's funny? I could actually run down tube shifters, but I actually was thinking about the distance it would take for me to get my hand down there, and it would take a while. You know what I find myself doing with these bar ends all the time? It's kind of weird. When I know I'm going to do a lot of shifting, I'll put my right hand down by the shifter and then I'll just put it right on the drop bar right above it. Holy shit, woman. And so I'll have like one hand on the brake hoods and one hand on the down because I know I can shift just there. It's almost as good in having like those, rotating top bar shifters that they have. That it's kind of cool. I mean, it's not something I was expecting. I mean, I did get used to shifting with the brake hoods on my other bike, but it's not horrible. Manicure lawns, I know they are. Hello, Riz, I'm glad we agree on that. But I liked my lawn. I made it perfect. People complimented me all the time. I played that game. I know how to play that game, and I'm like, why am I doing this? I'm like trading my entire weekend for yard work when I could be with my family or on my bike. Silly. 10 kilometers and counting. I'm only doing 50 today. Maybe 60, probably not though. Maybe only 40 even. I'll have to see how the sun sets. I'm not racing though. I think it'll be a trails day. Yeah. This day will be a trails day. We'll take all the trails because I don't think the bugs are out. You know what else I've noticed? My cadence has gotten a lot higher since I started riding outside. Which shocks me because indoors you'd think your cadence would get higher. I can't explain that. I wonder if it's just because I have really good geometry on this bike or something. It's another one of those cars that turns off when they stop. It's so weird. I mean, I get it, but Pretty girl. Little League, in the spirit of trails, in the spirit of low. Look at these little guys. Look at these little kids. Gravel bike. Go, 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 go. What a great day. This weather is insanely good. You know what? My phone has a weather on it. I mean, my Garmin, and I didn't even know it. I found it the other day and I was like, what? Birdies. Makes me wonder if my cadence is too high, and then I watch the pros again. They're pushing 90 minimum. They're usually doing 93, 94. It really is nice. Everybody's out. Beautiful doggy. Friendly neighborhood streamer, Arctic Rob. That should be my new tagline. Somebody already take that. Because I spend so much time in the neighborhoods. Friendly neighborhood streamer. Suburban stalker. Friendly neighborhood streamer / suburban stalker. Staying healthy and casing every single house at the same time. They don't look like they're home right there. Somebody just said that this is a rental. Huh. Yesterday we were coming out of Birkdale and we heard two neighbors have a conversation about how the house was usually empty and weird, had strangers there all the time. You know why? Because somebody was violating the HOA and renting out their house. Airbnb. Zoom, 37 kilometers an hour. 38. And we have the golfers to the right. Certain elite among the species of the humans practice an ancient tradition started by the Scottish, or is it Irish? Oh man, I'm gonna hear about that. The Scots, right? Clicking. That's me changing gears. What? What are gears? I think you've never changed gears. No, what are gears? You have an e-bike, right? Yeah. Doesn't everybody? Okay. Like that bike. That was a very nice bike. Here's a cutie. Here's a cutie going uphill. With authority. Yeah, she probably heard me. I think she did hear me. Oh, you missed the cue. I swear people can hear me like a block away. Maybe she was stream sniping. Wishful thinking. I think my voice travels because it's lower. I'm, not always. Like when I'm about to crash. I'm a little child. Did you know that Harrison Ford had to make his voice higher for the last Indiana Jones? Because his voice had changed when he aged, and they digitally de-aged him, but they digitally de-aged him, but he went ahead and he had to change it, but he did all the acting for it. Yeah, they talked about it in the making of it. I bought it. It's pretty bad. It's kind of fun if you like the old stuff, but it really bombed because it doesn't cater to any new audience at all. It's just fan. It's just, what do you call it? Where they cater to the fans. It's just made for the old fans. Yeah, apparently as you age, your voice gets lower. Ever since my accident, I can't go as high as I used to when I sing and stuff. I noticed that. I can swallow now without it hurting. Pretty sure I damaged my voice box. Which makes me wonder how I hit. I must have hit my throat on something, and I can't imagine what it was. I mean, how did I even do that? Open radar, by the way. No cars. It says you're supposed to bike with your mouth shut. I don't know if I could do it quietly though. Old lady mowing. She probably wouldn't want me calling her old lady though. $40K, 44. Golf swings coming to the right. We're taking the trail. That's good to know where this is. We're gonna F down here, but oh, whoa! My 150. I sprained my thumb a long time ago. Not from the crash or anything. And I can't quite figure out what's going on with it. It won't heal, but it makes it hard to squeeze the water bottles and stuff. It's the worst part about getting old. You don't heal anymore. Stamina. God, I love these bike underwear. Can I just say, I am going to make an Amazon list of literally like every piece of my gear, and I'm going to write a review on it, because if I can save somebody the hassle of trying 5 different pairs of bike underwear. Oh shit. So that was a chain. Upgraded your stamina stats. That's what's so cool about this game of life that's real. It's like I'm literally grinding to improve my stats. You know, it's like oh, look at this. Those ladies smell very nice. Those ladies smell very nice. One of my goals is so that when I pass somebody, they go, damn, that guy smells very nice. And not, oh my god. Chef. Jeff had like one cameo and now he's so popular. Living under XP. I am gonna write a review of his shitty bike now. See, look, we're Blinky. We're gonna. Whoa, power of nature. It'd be fun to do this colder. Not as many people out there. See how the seasons change. I mean, if I do this every day, we'll be able to do kind of like a time lapse, you know, the same section every day for. God, wouldn't that be fun? I actually would have all the content. I would have all the content to be able to do that. I would have the daily, like there's certain areas of I could like take different segments and make time-lapse videos of that segment through the, I could do some really fun videography stuff, or video editing. Yeah, that's a regular F right there. It still says it's pushing fine, it's just an F. Not my modems. I didn't do it. Yeah. Oh yeah. I found the best cycling socks for $6 a pair. There's every bit as good as the expensive ones. You buy them in bulks of like 20. Fun cycling socks are kind of an indulgence, you know. But I think there's a garbage truck behind me. Oh, landscape. Oh, come on. Don't stop, please. Don't make me stop. I just got a downhill. God damn it. So many cars. Hey, hi. Oh God. Come on, don't hold me up. This landscape truck is a problem. I think it's because he's got hay in his back. He's got like needles. They're not really locked down. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, look, they're spreading them right now. Horses are in training. They're over there jumping and stuff. There's like 3 people riding them. Almost keeping up. Right now it's 26 kilometers an hour. I've been averaging 20 though for the whole ride. I love when they go so far into the lane just to show you they can. Dead rabbit again. That's something about doing the same route I've noticed from running too. You like see the same dead animal every day. Kind of day-to-day time lapse of degeneration. I don't know. That's why I like to go the Native American way about it. They use all the meat of the animal instead of waste it. Meat and bone and everything. Thank you. $50 kilometers an hour. Silo. We're in Silo. It's like a Zwift route, man. It's like a Zwift route. For real. Palomino. We need to make an emote for the different things. It'll look like a penis. I just did 50K on that descent Now I'm doing 20 uphill, 4% grade. Doris would be definitely cool. Doris, we have one for Sam. We probably could use a couple for Sam. One with Sam's eyes trying to get me food from me, begging me for food. Trump supporters, no comment, no politics, Rob. Anybody who puts their face on the American flag and sells it without finding that disrespectful, and I mean anyone, I find a problem with that. That's not a dig on Trump specifically. It's just such a lack of respect for the flag. I was in color guard. My responsibility was to put the flag up, and I was a Boy Scout, and we had to study how to respect the flag. And the stuff that people do with the flag now in the name of politics and marketing, including making it all black and white to simulate we don't care, we'll kill you, rather than espouse the same liberties this flag once stood for. I have a big problem with that. It's not a political problem. It's a problem with people who disrespect the flag. You're going to put you're going to have your bodacious booby nipples poking through the American flag in a bikini. I'd say you're the opposite of a patriot, because you have no clue about the reverence needed, which has been codified into law, by the way. The people that do those things don't mean to be unpatriotic. They're trying to be patriotic. That's their intent. They just don't realize that if World War II veterans saw what was happening to the flag right now, they would cry. They would cry. Don't let the flag become a political marketing tool. The flag is the flag, and it represents everyone. Not just your party, not just your take on the Constitution. It's everyone in America, and we should respect it. There, how's that for a soapbox? That wasn't political, was it? It does, it makes me sad. When people leave the flag up and it gets all tattered and worn, it's like directly against the color code that I learned in the Boy Scouts when I taught Boy Scouts. It's like directly disrespecting the flag. People would die rather than let the flag hit the ground. And we got people wearing flags on their private parts. Something's wrong there. There we go. Very respectful flag. Did you see that flag? They flew it the right way. It wasn't saying, help, help, I'm in distress, because they actually did it right. That is awesome. Again, this doesn't have anything to do with the political affiliation or the group or the special interest or the religion or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is our country has agreed on things to do to show respect for the flag and for our country, that our country comes above any individual. But when we individualize and turn the flag into a symbol of our particular brand of what we think America is, that is against the Constitution and against the values of America. We are in this together. And look, I'm preaching to myself as much as anybody. You all know I've been fighting this. Look at that, very, very respectful flag. Really well done. Good job with your flag. Very respectful. And the mom was out with her little kid helping him climb a tree. I mean, how American can you get? A family farmer with a flag out in the front. I have no idea who their political affiliation. I don't care. They had a respectful flag. She's helping her toddler learn how to climb a tree at sunset. How more beautiful can you get? Talk about American values. Dad's out there supervising on the patio. I mean, this is a travel and outdoor stream, and yesterday I got a very, very, very nice comment. Someone personally sent me a message. I won't say who, but they were from a land far, far away that has almost no water in it. And they're like, thank you so much for your streams. I love the vision. I mean, I love the way I get to see America. You know, it's just my daily bike ride, but to this person, they may never see it in their entire life. It made me very happy. Thank you for that comment. Because I'm just sharing, you know, the land that I love. I love all of the world. There's something good to find in every place you go. But might as well talk about things like the flag if you're in America. We are all in this together. Flags are fascinating. There's another flag. Speaking of flags, I had kind of a hard time when I covered the Gay Pride Parade finding the right flag to put on my site. I couldn't find it. I was legitimately, that flag has evolved so much in the last 2 years, 5 years. So, you know, and not to be critical, I was having a really hard time. I didn't want to fly the wrong flag and accidentally leave somebody out, you know. That's my only critique of the LGBTQ movement plus movement is it's a relatively new movement in our country, and I'm not going to say pro or con. I am very pro. I have 3 members of the community in my family, so you know, I'm giving up a little bit of my political there. But I mean, it's just a point of administrative logic. I'm like, it's relatively new, so they've struggled to find the proper way to refer to everything, and it does look a little bit foolish to change the identifier every year, it feels like. And then if I leave a letter off, I'm all of a sudden a bad person, you know. I've been told that most people won't judge you for that they'll see that you're trying, you know. I mean, I thought I was doing good with LGBTQ, because that's like that's 5 acronyms, and, you know. LGBTQIA plus is I think what some people, they finally put a plus in there. And again, this is not a critique. I'm not attacking the community. I'm attacking the use of a very hard to remember identifier, because I want the community to be successful. I want them to be recognized. You know? Gosh, come on, Rob. There we go. That's this very sincere desire to make it easier. I was a little worried that I was going to leave somebody out in the flag that I got. For example, again, I'm speaking about the movement. I'm not criticizing or telling you to follow the movement, although I think you should. They added a symbol for people who are born without a specific gender physically. And that symbol got added to the flag. And that's actually important to me, because that was the situation that I studied personally. I don't have that, but I studied it. I would tell you if I did, by the way, because it helped me get through my feelings about it, about this whole question. And so when I saw that they weren't represented until the most recent version of the flag, I was like, oh damn, I gotta get my right version, because I definitely want to represent them. Yeah. And transgender people were not represented in the old flag either, and they added them too. So now the flag is just pretty crazy. It's an amazing flag. It's very colorful, but you know, I think it's really important that we have that flag, but I also find it a shame. It's a shame that humans have to have a flag to remind us to love everybody equally, because that's really what they're saying. The flag is just saying, you know, we're here together, love everyone the same. Stop making rules for one over another, you know. But that has not been the way things have been for so long, that there has to be a flag for that. But, you know. Oh, it's a beautiful suburb today. Because they wanted their own, yeah. I think a simple rainbow flag is pretty universal too. I truly believe that. I think, well, the rainbow flag has become the emoji. So I don't think anybody's from most communities would be offended by that. I personally have a problem just with the general idea that if you recognize, you know, one community, that means that your community is not getting recognized. You know what I mean? But I understand it because I'm a man. And right now, men, what are we gonna, you know, we got nothing. I'm not trying to be a jerk. Right now, it's time for men to just be quiet and take the back seat. And so much so that some men are back, you know, they're trying to take manhood back. And, you know, you get that whole Ken thing going on in Barbie, which I absolutely love, by the way. I love Barbie. You can hate me for liking it, I don't care. I love it. I love Barbie. I like the Ken in Barbie. I really relate to Ken. Yeah. I think probably my favorite part of Barbie is when Ken goes to the real world and realizes how dominant men are and how good they have it. And he's like, he's so naive. He's like, damn. And he like really gets into it for a second, you know? And to a man, that's a joke. It's a nod to men, right? It's like, look, we didn't make the rules. We inherited these rules. But they're kind of cool. They're really not, right? They're not. They're horrible. But I love that they were able to put that into comedy. And then he realizes slowly that, okay, that's not so cool. You know? But at first he has a natural, normal human reaction. You know, he's like, damn, in this screwed up world, it's pretty good to be a man. He goes, Barbie, oh my God, you should see what I found out. Men can do both. You know? It's just so funny because it's horrible and funny at the same time. And then he, over time, Barbie doesn't even teach it to him. He has to realize it on his own. Ken has to realize that, okay, a lot of that stuff that's going on in that world is, you know, like most of that stuff actually is just not cool at all. I just like that they were able to deal with a really inflammatory topic in such a fun way. In fact, there's one scene, I won't give the whole movie away, but there's one scene where Ken has this really, really colorful rainbow sweater on. Oh my God. It's like the opposite of masculine by every definition of like modern, sports driven, masculinity. Which gets into the whole brony movement, which I would love to talk about. I really like it. And and it says on it, it says, I'm Kenough. That's what it says on it. It says, I'm Kenough. Oh, it's just so funny. My wife made a toxic masculinity Ken. I know. Well, that's kind of what the Ken thread in Barbie is about. Toxic masculinity. That's what it's specifically about. I think the underlying subtext is toxic masculinity and how it hurts men and women. Because I don't think masculinity is by itself toxic, by the way. I don't. Fun topics. Those are not really political, are they? I'm just talking about a movie. It's a pretty politically charged movie, though, but so is Harry fucking Potter. Sorry for the swear word. You can't talk about a movie without getting into a political debate. Like, I just like the movie. Well, you must be X or Y or Z. Well, we know who you are. I see your soul now. You actually agree with J.K. No, I don't. I never said that. I like Harry Potter. Yeah, but you can't like Harry Potter without liking the author as well. Like, sure I can. In fact, until you told me, I didn't even know she thought that. It's... or this or that, Can you imagine all the people, if you knew everything they did, and you couldn't like the good things they did, just because of the bad things that they did or they believed? It would take out a lot of the good stuff in the world. Yeah. Included, particularly straight white boys. Yeah, look, I'm going to say something that's going to make me sound like Jordan Peterson. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I don't like Jordan Peterson. On some of the things he says I really agree with, other things I just strongly disagree with. Just like someone would say that about me too. I'm sure Jordan Peterson doesn't want to be judged by every single thing it ever says or does, because he's a human being just like everybody else. And we need to take the good and leave the bad, I think. And that goes for me. I hope people will do that with me, too. When I was here the other day, I was screaming at somebody on the stream to get off of my stream. Do I want people to remember me for that moment? No, I don't. So, anyway, but I think... I was a scoutmaster, right? So I've worked with, and I worked at Skillstack. I worked with a lot of young people. And my specific impression is that they don't have a point of reference. And so, and this is something I find frustrating too. At least I was born in 1967, so, I have a point of reference. Hello. Hello. I see these guys every day. So if you're just a kid and you're growing up, to give you an example, like, what if you grow up in the 1970s or the late 60s, and you saw all the unrest and everything that was going on? As a kid, you'd be like trying to figure out what was going on. You want to get your bearings. It's like, why is everybody so angry? I didn't do anything. And I think that's it. That's the crux of the problem. So no matter who you are, you know, you're born into this world and all of a sudden you find out people are mean to you for no reason. And they're mean to you because of who you are, what you look like, any number of reasons, right? And you're confused because you're like, why? I mean, I just got done watching Fargo, and the last season of Fargo is about the black crime mob, and the main plot of the story is about this young, brilliant 16-year-old black girl, and she's just, right in her journal, she's just completely flabbergasted every day at these discoveries about how people think, and she's like, I just don't get it. She's like, why are people, you know? But so that's the thing with the white, you know, young white males, too, because they're like, in this age today, or in the 70s, you know, if you're just born into this and you're like looking around, wondering what's going on, you're like, why does everybody hate me? You know? But the crazy thing is that, you know, some of the reasons people hate on, white young males is because of the same reasons. It's the same opposite bad reasons that they did on people from other races and stuff. It's really, does that make it right? No. Should they have their time? I don't know. But I mean, I think, I'm not trying to justify white male rage or whatever, but I watched Joker the other night again, and I was kind of annoyed. Not at Joker, but at somebody, I won't say who. There's a person who's making fun of Joker as being all about white male rage, and I'm watching the show really closely. Every single thing. I've watched it so many times. I love it. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, and because it covers the angst in the class versus class angst. That's what it's about. Joker's about class versus class angst that blows up or bursts from in late stage capitalism. That's what it's about. Joker is about, and that's political, I'm sorry, but that's what it's about. Joker is about the consequences of unchecked late stage capitalism and desperation that explodes onto the streets as crime and poverty and disparity and everything. That's Joker. It has nothing to do with a specific race. There's different races represented, but it's definitely not white male rage. That is not what it is. And so to have a comedian like minimize it down to that kind of makes me mad, or sad. I don't know if the right word is. It's like that show is so much more than that. For you to just start making fun of it as yet another manifestation of white male rage, then you didn't watch the movie actually, or you didn't, watch it enough. And Joaquin Phoenix is one of hands down my favorite actors of all time. So. Oh, nice. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, I think, I like this idea of talking about movies, because movies can take us into, a space where we can have a conversation, hopefully, without it being dogmatic, depending on the movie, of course. But most movies, we can talk about the themes in the movie as themes. We can talk about them as themes, not as political planks, and say, what do you think of this? Or what do you think of this, I'm doing it again, but I really like to talk. I like to have conversations, especially with my friends. If I was biking right next to you right now, I would, I'd be talking about the same stuff. Trying to stay respectful. Don't you dare turn. Don't do it. Hello, hi. Thank you. I'm paying attention here. Oh damn, broken water main. I can't go up there. They blocked me off. Hey, hi. Yeah, and then they get frustrated, and then people just hate on them more, you know, which isn't cool. Oh man, we lucked out. We got a red light. No cars behind us. Nice and smooth tarmac. Woohoo, baby! They're gonna get mad at me though, because I'm gonna pass them. Should I not? I shouldn't do this. I really shouldn't do this. Can I go over there to the other side yet? Thank you. They were turning after all. They weren't in a hurry. Domino's Pizza delivers. We kind of need a Domino's. Every time you see a Domino's truck and Amazon, you know, we could kind of make a game out of that, you know? Because if I want to do this bike route every day, like literally every day, we could do that. We could make an emoji game with like all the stuff, you know? You know what would be even cooler? If we had a mod. If we had a mod activate it. So like if we had a mod like look for the things and the first person who saw one would like get a point or something, we'd have to be able to, God, we should make an AI. We should make an AI that detects. Wouldn't that be cool? We should make an AI that detects like video signals. Not a mod. Yeah, just like anybody. I mean, we don't have to do it. We could just make it just so that, but we could have like bicycle could ride in the middle of the road. That would be one, you know. I think it would be fun. I mean, most people would hate it, but cyclists would like it, you know. I gotta figure out if my sound is working. Get some pizza. Yeah. I mean, why not? Wow, how is this road not a major road? It's not, though. I've been talking too much. My water's running out. I'm getting dehydrated. You know, it's funny because when I talk, I can like knock out 20 kilometers without even thinking about it. Spot a party girl. We already kind of have like the booba emote, but I don't know about that. Pretty girl or boy. It has to be a pretty boy too. If we're gonna be a pretty girl, we gotta have a pretty boy. All right, hold your breath. Hold your breath. Okay, we're past the stinky spot. That spot always stinks. Get refueled. Trail has considerably less bugs on it now, he said. OpenCV project. Ah! It worked that time. We need to change the salt shaker to a rattlesnake though. We need to duplicate that. Someone needs to get me a really good rattlesnake sticker, and I'll make a sticker that has the same sound effect. I'll put the same sound effect in there. Yeah, I think that would be fun. How's our modems doing? Oh, all three modems are still good. God, pushing good. All three modems are pushing 2600. Yep. We are good. Knock on wood. Oh, sorry. Don't ever take the whole road. Bad idea. Bad idea. Also bad to drive fast on a road on a bike. There's Sasquatch right there. Mona's on pizza. Do you want me to get pizza? I don't know if I'm going to get pizza or not. Okay. I got. What have it said? I already, truly the truth, I spent my money today already. I took Mystery Guest out for hamburgers. Yeah. I got Wendy's double bacon cheese. It was so good. Oh my God, it was so good. I haven't had a Wendy's double bacon cheeseburger in probably 3 years. I can't remember the last time I had one. It was glorious. It was so glorious. It's very indulgent, but I know it is junk food. But yesterday on my bike ride, I burned 2,000 calories. So the good thing about, I mean, it's not an excuse to eat bad. It never is, right? But the good thing about regular exercise is that you do have a little more margin for eating food, you know? God, this is so dangerous. This is why I came here. Otherwise, I'd be on that road. Thank God I'm not. How am I going to get across this thing? Does it have a light button? It does. It has a light button. I'll go push the button next time. I didn't notice that. There it is over there. Uh-oh, squeaky brakes. The best part of your opinion? The occasional. The problem is that so many people who are active, they think they can eat anything, and then they slow down. They slow down and they can't eat anything anymore. You know, so you gotta be careful. I know the logic is horrible. I know it's bad logic. That's what I said. A total amount of calories, though. But then again, not all calories make you fat either. Whew. It's getting a little chilly. And this wind chill is getting a little chilly right here. I'm gonna have to start getting my jacket out. Then I'm just gonna be a big sail. I'm just gonna be riding like a big sail. I wonder if my Patagonia jacket's gonna be tight enough for me to wear on the bike. It might be too loose. Gotta be aero. Oh my God. Pretty much a weight loss, bro. Just get sick. I mean, getting sick does do that. Yeah. Yeah. It is true. The other thing too is it's like so many athletes get really big when they get older because they get used to the... We're gonna F here, so I'm gonna stop talking. We're going into an F spot. Ready, go. Here it comes. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think it's the hardest hill climb. Harder than Wilmington even. Whittington or whatever. Oh. Come on, brakes. I feel my brakes always start to squeak right here. Wait, where's my course? There we go. Such a good night. So perfect temperature. Doing any exercise? Nope. Probably should. I tried some weightlifting, some push-ups the other day. Pull-ups. I know, I'm just kind of going with it, you know. I am. I imagine it'll run its course, but you know, right now I'm just going with it. I tell you what though, my legs are strong. They're stronger now than they've been in a long time. And they're not big, they're just strong. My ability to spin a big gear has gone way up. I can't wait to take my FTP test again on Zwift when the time comes. I'm hoping I've pushed it up quite a bit. Maybe not, but we'll see. I mean, for me anyway. That's what it feels like. I've been doing this a while, so for me the best thing is to create a habit. And I don't push myself too hard. Burnout becomes because you go too hard. You don't take a day off. It's not because you work hard. In my opinion. I'm at much greater risk of losing the habit than I am burning out. Especially since I'm just doing zone 2 work. All the work I do is zone 2. It's not tempo. It's not sweet spot. It's not interval. It's not threshold. It's zone 2. You can do zone 2 forever, man. In my opinion. Yeah, I mean, if I were trying to maintain this base and practice sprints every other day, I would know, you know. Which is, by the way, what I started doing with Zwift. Yeah, that started to become an issue on Zwift because I was pushing too hard. I would get the competition of Zwift was nice and all, but it would push me out of my zone 2. I just want to hang in zone 2 here. Looking on the left, clear. Get the chopper. It's actually headed to Lake Norman. That might be the one. There's a guy who has a pad on the peninsula. After you miss a day, it is. And I mean, it's the fine line between being obsessed and being habitual, right? I agree. I mean, I've fought against that my whole life. I've been an endurance athlete my whole life. Honestly, I was remembering the mileage that I do is the same mileage that I would do every day going biking to Nike to work. I used to commute 20 miles each way, which is 40 miles a day, to Nike in Portland, Oregon when I worked there. I did it every day. Like every day. Ice stormed even then. And so it's kind of weird because, I work from home and they always say one of the things to do if you work from home is create a habit. And one of the habits I've heard recommended that I didn't really realize I'm doing is to make a habit to go outside at a regular time of day. Some people will even, I've heard people say to have a detached work area, like in a garage or something, so that they have to leave the house and walk around to the other space. So they mentally and with their family, they get that physical separation. But, for a guy who literally wakes up, rolls out of bed, and gets on the computer for the day. Actually, I don't even get out of bed. I grab my laptop while I'm in bed, and I start to work at like 4, 5, 6 a.m. And I just start banging stuff out and go get some coffee, And I don't stream that, but today I really didn't want to stream anything, so I just stayed in my bed and just coded all day. It was glorious. The other thing that's really great about that is for stuff like that, that's a really good recovery. because you're just laying there, right? And as long as you don't overly stress about your code, it's really, really good recovery. So having the daily routine of literally getting in the car, driving in rush hour traffic, I thought about it today. I was like, this feels like I'm coming home from work or I'm going to my second job. It does. It feels like I'm going to my second job, you know? All right, we need our Amazon Prime. Now's the time to remind you, you can always sub with Amazon Prime to rwxrob.tv. Annoyed by those pesky ads? Want to sponsor one of Rob's PBR breaks at the end of his ride? Sub with Prime. Yeah, I should start doing that. I should start randomly picking somebody from my stream. This stream brought to you by the subscriber. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna lean into the whole streamer thing. Yeah. This stream brought to you by so and so. I know. I'll take a marker and I'll write their name on my PBR. I'll write their name on my PBR while I'm drinking it. How about that? Time for rude name subscribers. They always do that. There's who trolls me? Everybody's trolling me with rude name subscribers. All day, every day. We're going straight today. We normally go left on our new route. We're going to go straight though because we're running out of light here. I love this route because I can modify it depending on how fast and how bad I judge the sun. You know? I really like that. Soccer game going on. Rob sucks. My cleats sound like a duck quacking. Just enjoy her. I think they probably are a gamer. So fucking squeaky. First time I ever saw anybody play that game was Martin Shkreli. Martin Shkreli on Twitch yelling at some little kid on Rust. Don't you know who I am? I'm Martin Shkreli. He was serious. It was so bad. We're usually right here at sundown. I think our time's on. Shake Shack keeps calling to me though every time. You want to see? You're probably going to have an after. Look at that. Isn't that nice? I need to put a show so you can watch behind me. I could just put another stuntman right there. I'm going to do that. Then I can just switch you. I could switch you to rear view for a while. That'd be fun, huh? Oh, that one I did, the thing I did? You liked it because it was short. I know you're gonna get F's, I'm sorry. No, I can't 360 stream. I could 360 stream. If I got an Insta, I could do like one. Hell, I do the same trip every time. So I could do an Insta 360 stream. I actually could do it. I could put it on my helmet. Actually, when we get the booster rig, I can attach the 360 drone mode so it's up really high. Oh, maybe that's the time to buy it. You know, I'll like do a fundraiser for a 360 stream. And then we'll do like a YouTube. We could do a YouTube 360 live. We could do it. We could do a YouTube 360 live. That would be fun. I don't know, because the booster would make it so that the signal didn't drop. We can't do it because the Bella Box, you can't use Bella Box with Insta 360, unfortunately. For some reason, I don't know why, you just can't. They don't let you do it. It would be fancy. Hell, if I put a Insta 360 up there with the booster sticking up over the top of me, God, I could become the first IRL 360 streamer on bike. Yeah. That would be fun. Oh my God, I want to do that. We got to make that happen. It's like a goal. A life goal. It'd be like a life goal. I'm just going through here for fun. Actually, let's get some water. Yeah. I'll look like a biker or Google Maps guy. That's what it'll look like. Hi. Just getting water. Be right back. So good. Water is good. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Squeak. There you go. You're just gonna stop though, dude? I don't understand. And now some fudge. Oh, I think he saw a spot. He thought he saw a spot or something. Damn. Damn, to be young again. Oh, here we go. Some nice sundown action. golden hour is upon us. We're gonna reward ourselves at the end of the ride instead of in the middle. I'll do middle of the ride breaks when we do 5-hour rides, 6-hour rides, like on the weekend or something. I don't know if I ever will do that, but there's really nothing planned tomorrow. It's a Friday. I don't know what's going on. Nothing fancy going on. Actually, is tomorrow the second Friday? Hey, lurker. Is tomorrow second Friday? It is, right? I think they have second Friday night. The live band. Oh, sorry. Tomorrow's Thursday. Damn it. Lost a day. There's a very nice flag. And another nice flag. And another nice flag. Abbey Lane. Dun, 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 dun. See the stop sign? Yeah, okay. Dude, I can't count. This Friday is the fourth Friday. No, it's not. It's not. Is it the fourth? It can't be the fourth, right? It isn't. Well, then it's Critical Mass. Is this Friday the last Friday? I need to pull my calendar up. I want to know if it's the last Friday or not. There's a family going to Birkdale. No outlet. We shall turn then. 5 Fridays have September. Oh, that's why. Well, it all makes sense now. I think I'm supposed to go up here. September has 5 Fridays. Wow, that's amazing. That's so cool. Beautiful sun. Oh, Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun. Ooh, gravel bike. Where's the froggies? There's no froggies. Too cold, I guess. We caught that one the other day and then blinded him. with my 2000 lumen lamp. Everybody's like, "You're so mean." I'm like, "I'm sorry." It smells like a cigar. Got eaten by a bird because it couldn't fly away. Critical mass? Hell yeah. Yeah, I do it every month, pretty much. Hey. All right, no Little League today. It's too sus. Metallica t-shirt. What an ugly car. Saturday we're going to go to the drift races. On car. It'll be interesting. I've decided I'm not going to go in any of the cars. I'm going to set up my rig in the car, and then I'm going to watch it with you from the sideline. Oh, ugly. What's up? The need for speed and teeth. I have a need for speed and front teeth. Oh my God. The trauma. All of these cars that could potentially turn randomly into my way. Red light, green light. Whoa. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth, my 4 front teeth, my 3 front teeth. All I want for Christmas is a modestly priced denture that I can take out and be a pirate on Halloween. Front teeth. Do 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 do. Oh, that's nice. Thank you for the shout out, everybody. All my mods helping me. My plethora of newly anointed mods. Should I go? You can't catch me, copper! Sunrise, sunset, sunrise. Whee! I was not wearing a full face mask. Nope. Yeah, it's about time for us to send the clip. That's pretty much a cue to send the clip. I wasn't even wearing a helmet. I was down, it was in the middle of nowhereville, downtown in Charlotte. Just like this, on a little bit of a downhill. Party girl did a full U-turn from the parking spot with no lights. I face planted. First time I ever face planted. So embarrassed. I still blame that extra beer. I had 4 beers instead of 3, and it kept me from blocking the fall. So, trip to the yard for me. All on stream, by the way. Yeah, they actually, my stream was there chatting at me. My rig got knocked out, but it didn't break though. But the rig got knocked out. But it went back to my home OBS, you know. So we just sat there and chatted while I was in the ER. That's a video, all 13 hours. Wow, look at that. Halloween stuff's coming out. These suburbs are going to get really interesting in the holiday time. American suburbs get very fascinating at holiday time. Joanne! Oh, you don't have to stay long. I'm here every day. I appreciate you coming in to say hi. I won't feel bad if you don't come, I promise you. I really won't. But thank you for stopping by. Hey Rachel, thank you. I'm about 10 minutes from duck feeding. We're going to be drinking beer at the lake in the sunset. And then we're going to feed the ducks and call it a night. Really appreciate the stream there. I'll feel bad if you don't. Well, okay. Appreciate it. Wait, where am I? Yeah, we're still going straight. I think the suburbs are going to be really fun during the holidays. That's actually one of my favorite memories of biking to work every day as a kid. I mean, as, you know, a 20-something. I would have to bike in. I would have to bike in wintertime in Oregon. I'd get all dressed up and I could look in the frosted windows of families, you know, having dinner because it was dark at like 5 o'clock. Suburbs are kind of a mixed thing, right? I tried really hard. The girl called the ambulance. I knocked myself out for 2 minutes or so. She called the ambulance and then she assumed full responsibility. So her insurance said she was 100% at fault. So at least I didn't have a legal battle, you know. Wait, did I go? Three years ago, I had a pretty bad wipeout on my skateboard. I think I actually did break a rib, cracked a rib at least, with my selfie stick. I was longboarding. My trucks were too loose. God, my mom could not have watched those streams. She would have freaked out, man. Watching me longboard. Friday? I don't know. Don't know yet. Friday's kind of open. I might use it to just be boring and, I don't know, clean my bike or something, or maybe play games. You know what? I got Overwatch to work on my computer. Not the kind of thing you guys tune in for, but I could almost go for a hike. If I get my pack in time, actually no, never mind. Because I have to leave early Saturday because we're going to go all day Saturday. We're going to be at the racetrack, you guys. Saturday we're going to be at the Drift Race racetrack. My stepson, Max, has got his card. He fixed up his racer. Almost home. I can hear the ducks now. Where are you, little duckies? Oh, should we ride past the pizza place? I don't want to do this. This is torture. We're gonna do it though. We're riding right by the pizza place. Oh. Cicada hour. Cicadas are getting busy. Cicadas do it at 5:30 p.m. That should be a t-shirt that cicadas wear if they're cool cicadas. Got invited out. Oh, I did already. Yeah, I got invited to go in a car, but I don't want to. I'm too scared. I'm going to put my camera in a car, and then I'm going to chat. But you'll get, if everything works well, you'll be able to be in a car. If everything goes well, you'll be able to. I'm sorry. Thank you. Geese. They're mad at me because I'm on the sidewalk. That's the Spirited Cyclist. That's the Spirited Cyclist group. That's Jeff's group. I don't think Jeff goes out with them, but that's the Spirited Cyclist group. They go out about this time on Wednesdays. We saw them before. Drag races, yeah, there's a couple of drag races. What's his name? The veteran? What's this something veteran? He does the races. It's not normally my thing, but since it's my stepson. There was a guy coming the wrong direction up the road I'm coming in today. Did not know how to do this. You just never know. A little bit of air there. Another reason never to have a pack. I mean, I can do it with a backpack on. I can't catch air if I've got a rig on my, like a rack. Oh, come on, buddy. Oh man, now I can't jump it. Snooze or lose. Woo. Didn't drink any of my protein today. Go drink it. Oh, when I go back. Alright. First things first. Well, I'll do that later. A little sunshine left. Uh-oh, did I F you? Did you F? Did you F? Or did you not F? Right pocket. Right pocket. Random bag. Random bag. And there you are. .46 kilometers, 2 hours and 25 minutes. It's not bad. 19.3 kilometers per hour. Total ascent 400 meters. Save ride. What are they doing tonight down here? They have some kind of like big ball out there. I think I'm going to sit right here today rather than walk all the way down there. Oh, I still have my red light on. Tilted. I think it's a barbecue. You can't really see the orange because the colors are bad here. Should we go down by the water? Yeah, the colors aren't very good here. I need to bring like a chair or something. Or something pretty. I need a tripod. I think I should probably bring a portable tripod next time. Or I could just... Yeah, let me get this guy, right? I'm just gonna sit here in this messy spot right here. I'm gonna put you guys back on. Oh my god, this sand feels fantastic though. I was gonna kind of regret it, but now I don't. This is great. I know. There's like, I'm gonna just take, what I'm gonna do is just make a, I'm gonna take clips out of all the videos. You know. Sorry, I'm like messing with the camera. I don't have a tripod. What I need to do is put a tripod in the car. That's what I should do. I'll put a tripod in the car and then I can just take it with me. Because then I can just sit right on the beach. They see Rosa Midi. Cheers, zero less than a pound. Yeah, it's so funny you said that, Dad. I just saw one of those in my Amazon. It suggested I get one. It's almost like it's been watching me stream. Yeah. The thing that's cool about that is I could put that, I could just grab it from the car since we're so close. And then a tripod, of course, is not a big deal at all. I am going to drink my protein first, like a good boy. Sorry, not very stable. You know what I like? I like this view better than all the other views because it's got the beach in it. There's a lot of family activity going on. Can you hear the little girl down there playing around in the water, wading like a rebel boss? The little girl's like up to her hips in the water, and there's like 5 signs that say no wading. She's like, but I can't read. Drink my bud. I wonder when this weather's going to change. Normally it gets pretty rainy. Nothing like Oregon though. Oregon is nuts. During the fall and winter, it's beautiful, but it's always overcast. Лучшее время, чтобы ходить босиком по берегу. Да, я босиком. Сейчас я босиком по берегу. Вот почему тоже также мне нравится вот в это время здесь. Только не стоит заходить далеко ноги может свести, да. Don't stand. Go someplace not far from where you can sit. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I really like it here. I've noticed that the light of the sunset is really affected by how much darkness is in the shot. So like if I'm back in the forest, it makes it more blue. I'm looking at the monitor here and I can actually see the moon. That sparkle up in the top left, that's the moon. Oh my God, somebody's barbecuing. Oh God, it smells so good. Hey look, my brakes are squeaking. Can you hear my brakes? It's my brakes. You know, I don't know if I even want to. There's probably only one. What's that? You looking for a cell phone?
Yeah, somebody took it on the beach. They have it. They have my cell phone. There. Look. Right here.
The guy lost his cell phone. It's an older guy. He looks like he's my age. Really skinny guy. Gray beard. Looks like he's done a lot of hiking in his life. He's having a hard time walking. But he's really skinny. It's like, where's my cell phone? Did you guys find my cell phone? And this other beautiful couple found the cell phone with the dogs. And they said, sir, and they looked over here and I thought they saw my PBR in my hand. I thought they saw my PBR. I was like all scared. It's just a couple with this cell phone helping an old guy out. I thought, oh shit, they saw my PBR. Because it happened right as soon as I pulled it out. They're trying to get their dog to go in the water. They're trying to get their dog to go in the water. Рассказываю то, чтобы сидеть в воде или у воды. Yeah, if I got a stool, I could be sitting like above the water and not in the water. It's like I'm not wading in the water. My stool is in the water, not me. I don't think anybody cares either. It's just my Mormon upbringing. I don't even feel guilty about drinking. I feel guilty of breaking rules. Sometimes I feel guilty, and then other times I'm like, bring on the rules so I can break more. Hey, remember last year? Remember a couple of years ago we were like, where's a good place for us to capture the sunset every day? Look at how far we've come. Just taking a moment to ponder and to reflect. Raise your hand if you were here when we almost got gassed out by the boat that almost ran over the dock, like that scene from Speed, while we were on it, and I never went back after that. For those of you who don't know, last year or the year before that, I used to go do the sunset by my house, and there's a dock by my house. It's like a few blocks away, but it's got like boat traffic all the time, and there were quite a few stories there. It was a cool spot though. We saw an osprey dive for a fish once there. There's the bats. You can never see them. That's what those squeaks are, by the way. They're bats. They're not my brakes. Но есть особо энергичные люди, которые есть дело, что вы делаете, которым есть дело, что вы делаете с наполнением подвале под водой, где никого нет. Where there isn't anybody underneath the water. There are especially like active, energetic people who also do things where they could like travel underneath the water. Does that count as wading? You know what we could do? We could like put a snorkel on and go out there. Like a waterproof camera and a snorkel. Literally everybody's waiting right now. Everybody is waiting in the water and they're like, screw the signs. They do not even care. There's these little shells everywhere. There's little tiny shells. Health, safety from waste in the water. Probably. There's lots of reasons. I think if they officially allow you in the water, they have to provide lifeguards, and because if you go down, we'll go down to Ramsey Creek. If one cove over to the left, you can see it from the other side, is a place called Ramsey Creek, and that place has public access. But they only allow it at certain times, and they have lifeguards, and you know, you have to sign a waiver. Not, you really don't. I mean, they got lots of rules and stuff. And there was a huge lobby against it, even opening it, because the people didn't want it near them because they said it was going to take down their property values because, you know, poor people were going to use it. And obviously they would increase the crime in the area, they said. But it's a liability thing. In America, where everybody sues over anything because they know they can get rich off one good lawsuit. I'm talking about a country where at least 20% of the people think it's okay to pass on the right as long as there's a lane there, even if it's going to merge within 500 feet. Because it'll get them ahead that much more, and they really don't care about anybody else. That's the country we live in. And I love my country, but as long as we live in a world like that, unfortunately, we have to have laws that say we can't allow ourselves to be sued, because they will. They'll sue. Some stupid person will sue. Kids doing kid things. Yeah. And that's usually what it is too, by the way. It's usually kids that are not thinking through things. The same kids that stole all the stuff off of our patio and just left it around the apartment complex. They literally stole my bike and they stole everything else, and they just left it around. They just opportunity, theft. They weren't really thinking about it. They're just being dumb teenagers like I was. I never stole anything though. The only thing I stole was a stop sign. I stole a stop sign once. I felt guilty about it the whole time too. We are quickly approaching the end of the stream, my friends. Who hasn't stolen a stop sign? Oh. I made a blowgun in Metal Shop. That was awesome. I used to shoot darts in my bulletin board in my bedroom at night when I was bored. We didn't have internet. I'd listen to Styx records. Shoot my blowgun at random pictures on my wall. For hours, by the way. I would do that for hours. I would go down there and I would just sit in my room with nothing really to do, to just sit there and think. And I had got my blowgun and I would just like, bats. You see the bat? Another bat. One of these days they're going to fly close enough for you to see them. There's 3 bats out there. 4 bats. Что их воровать? В Москве они бывают враются кучами. У меня есть 2, один работает здесь и второй. Думаю, такого у нас нет, не работает. Может быть. Owen Codes, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you, Owen Codes. 94? Seriously? Street you grew up on, mother's maiden name. Oh, you know what? I drank all that protein and now I don't have any room for the other beer. So it's just gonna have to wait until I get home. These. You got a full-time job and internet, so it's amazing. Well, that's fantastic. I hope I helped you somehow. Don't always know. My friends, the time has come for us to say goodnight. So we're going to leave on a high note with this beautiful sunset. And we're going to go ahead and find somebody to raid here. I'm starting to look for that. Yeah, we're doing programming again, Owen. Yeah, we're doing programming on Saturday. We did Go, the first week of Go programming was last Saturday. It's really messy though. It's not like, you know, a formal class or anything. It's just me coding. Don't forget the orange pants. У моей собака было имя... Ну что же? Не могу повторить. Произносит все это. Вполне себе порода. Have a good night, Rachel. You need to go do that video before Saturday? Yeah, all we did was set up a Go project. And now we're going to start doing like variables and stuff like that. So you haven't missed a bunch. We are doing oh wait, that's right. We're going to skip Saturday. I'm so sorry. Everybody. Hey, Reliable Battles. Thank you. Take care, everybody. Yeah, we're winding down here. I did want to say though that Saturday is a special day. It's a day we get ready for Sunday. No, Saturday is going to be me. I'm going to cover the races. So we're not going to be is drifting, right? Saturday is drifting. Yep. Saturday we're going to be drifting. So that's going to take over everything. I don't know how much of it I can stream. I'm going to bring... Oh, I charged up my two 30 milliamp batteries, so I got tons of battery power. So we should be able to run all day. The modems are the one thing that worry me, but they charge pretty quickly, so we should be good. So yeah, we're not going to do the boost on Saturday, and we're not going to do coding on Saturday. We're just going to do the race. It's going to take every ounce of energy out of me. Look at that big ass bat. You see that? Oh my gosh, he's like 3 times the size of the other bats. Here he comes. Do you see him? How can you not see him? He's huge. Look at that guy. Oh, he just flew right over us. Whoa! Did you see him just dive right there? What? Wait, where's my light? Where's my light? There's another one. Okay, wait, I gotta get this on film. Look at him. He's beautiful. He's doing exactly what they do in the Caribbean, too. I'm gonna try to shoot him with my laser. Where are you? Where are you, bat? Come here. Come here. Don't be afraid of my light. Don't be afraid of my light. Come over here again. He doesn't like the light. Oh, but the moth does. No, he's too far away, damn it. He's super cool looking though. Oh well. You'll just, you know what? Infrared. Infrared. Next year, we gotta have goals. Next year with the infrared. And the bugs attract bats. Ooh. So blinds of bats. Swoops down and scares me. Bats used to block around the parking lot lights. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that for sure. Big brain moves. Alright, let me open up the Twitch to find somebody to stream. That was really nice of Ugly to raid. Oh, Vivian is on. What is she doing? She got privacy on. Oh, Dimitri's streaming. Dimitri's driving home. We're gonna raid Dimitri. We're gonna raid Dimitri. Haha. He's going home too. We're gonna raid Dimitri. He's in his car. Yeah, hopefully you guys, the raid will go through before he gets home. Hopefully the raid will go through before he gets home. He's in the same time zone as me, so we're often doing things at the same time. I love that he's out biking around in Toronto. You guys know Dimitri, right? Two hour and 41-minute stream. That's not too bad. What else can we do today? 54 seconds before the raid goes through. Like and subscribe. If you like the sunsets, don't forget to. This is when I'm supposed to do all that stuff. I was supposed to say all those streamery things. Maybe I just won't say anything. I'm just going to be nice and quiet. Go out the sounds of nature. The sounds of nature. Notification bell. Nope. Yeah. No, it's going to stop. Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye. Say hi to him. Bye. Alright, I gotta turn the